You've very kindly brought these very dramatic Russian bronzes in. They scream Mother Russia. Which one is your favourite?
The Cossack.
And why is that?
There's a lot of family history behind it. My great-grandfather ran a cotton mill in St. Petersburg. In the early 20th century, there were a lot of industrial strikes, and he was forced in 1905 to intervene in a dispute between the workers and management over the working hours. The normal method of resolving disputes in those days was to send the Cossacks in.
Ow.
And they used to beat the workers into submission. But in this case, he decided that that was not the way to go. And he set up a workers' council to mediate and to reinstate the workers' rights.
And here we have the plaque along the front that says, "You did without them." This is from the very grateful workforce.
It was. So when he retired in 1907, he was given that.
I see. And there's actually a plaque on the back presented to Joseph Hadfield, your great-grandfather, Esquire, by the Office and Hospital of the Nevsky Cotton Mills. Hope you like my pronunciation there.
Very impressive.
St. Petersburg, June 1907. What a wonderful bit of family history. As you know, it's a mounted Cossack, and the original was cast by a man called Evgeny Lanceray. He was Franco-Russian, hugely popular. This I would probably describe as a late 19th century cast, and it's a very wonderful thing. Tell me about that one.
I know very little about that. I know I inherited it from my father, who in turn inherited it from his mother.
Came back with Hadfield.
Came back with Hadfield.
OK, so you knew it's Russian. It is by a very, very good sculptor called Nikolai Liberik, hugely respected. The thing that he was most appreciated for, believe it or not, was the texture and the finish that he could achieve with depictions of wild animals. And here we have this wonderful example of exactly that, the bear's fur. They're both quite shiny, I can't help noticing. Are you a keen polisher?
I was last weekend.
It's not necessarily a good thing to do with antique bronzes. It takes away the original patina, which does sadly affect the value. Which brings us neatly onto the question of their worth. This one is probably in the region at auction of £2,000 to £4,000. If it weren't so highly polished, you could have doubled those figures. The Liberik is, again, quite highly polished, so I think that one at auction is only 20 to 40,000.
Thank you very much indeed.
Beautiful things.